And I'm coming to you with a question that I want each of you to consider and to participate in. And please send me your answers and or send a video response to this one. I would greatly appreciate it. But I've gotten a lot of responses from past videos, from people also in my area, people who've known me on other social networks or who don't know me, and they have reached out to me. So as I have shared in my previous video that I have a divine assignment that I must complete before I start my weight reduction program again. So I am being as diligent as I possibly can, perhaps could be a little bit more, but I'm asking for help because I realize I don't have to do this by myself. And in the process, it can also be beneficial to all of you out there who are currently reducing, who are thinking about reducing or have reduced and just want, just a new way or fresh way of looking at things. So I want to ask you a few questions that I had to ask myself. And that question is, why do you want to lose weight? Why? Why do you want to lose weight? And your why will determine whether or not you have long-term success. As I've shared with you in my previous program, it's been over a year now, but I've had tremendous success. I lost 70 pounds. But as time went on, I was able to sustain it for about a year or longer, a little over a year. And then I had house guests during the holidays, and I started to accommodate their eating style. And so, of course, I participated in it, in their desired cuisines. And that started the effect of weight gain, and it became an ongoing thing. Now, as you know, I've gained about 25 pounds. I weighed in again this morning, and I'm kind of holding at 20, have gained 25 pounds. I don't particularly like it. I refuse to see 195 when I step on a scale, but hey, my behavior, my choices have led me to gain 25 pounds. So I want to ask, why do you want to lose weight? Because I've had to think about that for myself after having gained these 25 pounds back, which does not feel comfortable. Yes, I still look good in clothes and, but that it goes beyond that for me. So I want you to think about your why and why you want to lose weight and really, really assess that, because your reason for having lost weight in the past, your reason for doing it now, your reason for doing it going forward can really determine your success. And we all know that when we lose weight or go through any type of weight reduction program, that there's a goal that we hope to achieve. But I want to focus on the purpose that you started in the first place. What motivated you to decide, I want to lose weight? The other question is the weight really what you want to lose? Or was there some other goal? Some people just want to fit in a bikini or some outfit, a wedding gown, or they want to look a certain way for homecomings and what have you. These are all things I've heard before, and many, many more. I've even heard that some people want to lose weight before they meet the guy of their dreams or the woman of their dreams. And so as the list is endless as to reasons why people want to lose weight, I want to know, what is your goal? Is it the weight loss, or is it an image you're trying to achieve for a particular purpose or an event? So think about that, why you want to lose weight, and is the weight loss your true goal? And also, I want to ask, what program will you choose? What program will you choose, and why that program? So I have to ask myself why I chose the HCG weight loss program for myself. I've had to ask myself this question. And I can tell you, I chose the HCG after having done months and months of research. I chose the HCG because it was important for me to have a program that would work. And as I've shared in one of my previous videos, my doctor was going to medicate me for diabetes, for being pre-diabetic, and if I hadn't gotten my weight or, my weight under control. So most times doctors will tell you that your diabetes or whatever can be controlled by weight loss. And that is what really sparked me when she was adamant about medicating me had I not gotten things under control, and she wanted me to take blood work. And that day I left her office without going to the lab, and I started that day. So I chose the HCG because I had been researching it for so long, and it seemed the natural way to go. Although I did not like needles, was totally fearful of needles. Not anymore. I don't like anyone sticking me with needles, but still have an issue with that, with doctors and other people trying to draw blood and put needles. I don't like foreign objects in my body, just period. So that I had to really assess why I chose the HCG. It was a short-term solution for a long-term result. And that's my why. That's my what and my why. It was time to move forward, and it was natural. It was something that HCG is something that the human body creates and comes from us. And so I figure, hey, if I've had children, so a child, so I figure I've already had it in my system, so that's my why, and that's the program and my why. So I want you to answer those three questions actually. Why do you want to lose weight? And write this down if you have to, because I really, really want to hear your feedback and your responses about these. Why do you want to lose weight? And is losing weight your true goal, or is there some other goal behind the weight loss? Is the weight loss the only means to achieving that goal? And what program will you choose? And why did you choose that particular program? I am no longer supporting the HCG. I am supporting something else. Not that the HCG diet is bad at all, because I will do it again. But I just want you to know that I'm no longer promoting HCG, HCG, HCG. No, I am promoting health. I am promoting life and wholeness. Whatever program you use. The HCG is just my program of choice. And I've already shared my why. But I want you to think about why you want to do it and what program would you choose. Also, I will share that my doctor also recommended some time ago when she was talking about medicating me, and I'm still not on medication. It's been it's almost 2 years now. Okay. So my doctor she was talking about medicating me, and I went to do it, to lose the weight. She recommended Weight Watchers. And she said to me, I've been doing Weight Watchers for 5 years, and I still struggle with maintaining my weight. She says, yes, I may have a piece of cake, and I'll count those points, and I'll know that she'll have to make some adjustments going forward. Well, there are some key words she said in that conversation to me. Number one, I still struggle. I don't want to struggle. I'm sure you don't want to struggle. If you're doing a program that requires me to struggle to maintain, and that you have to keep going back to, there is a missing element. Number two, I'm looking at my doctor, and she's chunky. She's not a thin woman by any means. And so those two things, you're telling me to use a program that has worked for you, but yet you still struggle, and you are overweight yourself. So I appreciate her wisdom and her education as being a doctor, but you can't recommend to someone like me to do a program on which you struggled and you still struggle. It just doesn't make sense. So that's why I want you to determine what program you'll use and why you're choosing that program. That's very, very, very important. Many people I know have chosen the HCG program, not for the same reasons that I have chosen, but because it's a quick fix to them. And I most recently had someone I know tell me that they will always do the HCG because it's easy and it's quick results, but they're not willing to change what's causing them to be fat or to gain the weight. I don't understand why you would do it in the first place. So anyway, I'll move on. So I'm going to share with you step 1 to my assignment. I don't know how many steps are in this assignment just yet, because as I receive what needs to be done or the next move for me to make, I will share with you so you can participate. And I truly, truly am, grateful for those of you that will participate. So step 1 in the assignment was to know and understand my why for losing weight. And I've shared that earlier in this video of asking you why you want to lose weight. So that is my, I have to find out my why. I have to really know it and understand why I wanted to reduce weight. Not only that, I have to understand and why I reduced weight in the first place. What was my first reason and motivation for wanting to lose weight? So I keep looking down here at my notes, but I have answered those questions. I am still assessing those reasons. I've asked myself those questions time and time again, but I have come up with an answer. In fact, my answer has evolved as I have thought about why. My initial why was because I have a love for life. I love people, I love life, I want to be around. Well, then I realized that it's even greater than that. I didn't want to lose weight just because I love life and, have a, love for people and I want to be around. No, I lost weight because I wanted to be healthy. That was why. I didn't want to live life on medications. I don't need medications to manage my lack of discipline. Think about that. Medications manage your lack of discipline that has caused health problems in your body because of choices that we've made over time that cause these things to become an issue. And we are so stuck in those bad habits that cause these body diseases and discomforts that we would prefer to take a pill from a doctor to manage the symptom, the issues, instead of changing ourselves and becoming more disciplined about our own lives so they can improve. So what I just most recently came to understand that was my why, because I wanted to live a healthy life without someone else having to manage my health for me. So tell me your why. I've shared mine with you, and more will be forthcoming. I have more to share to get, make this more interactive, and hopefully you'll do the same. I will be setting up time to for you all to take a good look into my pantry, into my refrigerator, so you can see what I keep on hand, and to tell me, according to your knowledge, your research also, what you see that may not be healthy for me and why. You can't just tell me it's not good. You have to tell me why and give a recommendation of something that's healthier. So that will be forthcoming. Until then, I'm Harmony. Bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.